Let me please you guys. sorry. Okay, we said so I really just wanted to oh sorry, welcome back guys. Okay, so just dive into the video. It's going to be a very short one. I really just wanted to share some of the things I'm taking into 2023 with me, or taking away from 2022. These are things that just were very I don't know, things that just resonated with me a lot this 2022. The first thing is that people can know better but still choose not to do better. I think this came one of the two examples that I noted on this was I think Derek Jackson. I'm not 100% sure that's his name, but if I remember, if I got it wrong, I'll put his name somewhere in the description box. He is was I don't know if I don't know now, a life coach, a relationship coach who used to do videos on Instagram, and he spoke facts, man. Like, he said a lot of amazing things. Like, he had a lot of followers, only for us to find out that he was cheating on his wife, like a serial cheat. Made no sense. Like, it just, I think the first time I saw it was his video. He made a video with his wife confessing to having cheated on her, how they're going through the resolution and all of that. And I was just watching and thinking, this guy, like, of all people to do that, you really, like, you knew better, you could have done better, but you just ended up choosing not to. It's also in the same vein that you see medical doctors who smoke. Again, of all people to smoke, it's someone that actually knows the effect of smoking, or some of the effect of smoking, and probably already had first-hand experience with people getting cancer, or people that had side effects of smoking, right? But they still, even though they know better, they still go ahead to smoke. And so it was just a thing of so I usually always expect the best from people, and I just always assume that if you do something, it's probably because you didn't know better. I learned, got it sunk into my being, that people can actually know better but choose not to do better, you know. The second one, and I think this is even me from 2021 into 2022, but a lot more in 2022, is that your mental health is so much more important than you think it is. I would say that one of the things that adulthood has done is dealt with my mental health. And I think I've mentioned this before, I'm a very happy child. I used to be a very happy child. I used to think I was mentally strong. Adulthood dealt me a blow, a big blow. I've been struggling with this since I started working in 2020. In 2016, 2017 was a terrible year because of just that, the blow that was dealt to my mental health, and I've just been struggling trying to stay healthy mentally. I can say that 2022 has been my most mentally stable year, and I can see how much that had an effect in my life. 2022 has been a fantastic year for me, and I can tell you that one of the reasons that is because I was very mentally stable. My mental health in 2022 was amazing. I mean, again, also owing to the fact that I had a panic attack last year, and I just came into the year thinking, or with the mindset, that I was going to focus and prioritize my mental health, and I did that, and I got so much better. And I can tell you that it did amazingly well. I got amazing results just prioritizing my mental health and being in a mentally stable place. And I know that it might be a privilege that I got into that without even getting any medication. But I can tell you that I was open to getting on medication to be in a good mental space. I just knew that I was going to prioritize my mental health and I was going to get that mental stability, and I did, and fantastic results, guys. Just coming from the mental health part is also prioritizing rest and disengagement. So so when I was in secondary school, I used to say that I was 50% introvert, 50% extroverted, but I can almost say now that I'm maybe 70-30. But the thing is that 70 introverted, 30 extroverted, because I would rather be indoors by myself now more than any other time than be out. But when I'm out, guys, I'm out. I had, oh gosh, when I'm out. And but what I learned is you have that time to enjoy yourself and be maxi, like be big, go all out, have fun, but you need to prioritize rest. I'm also a workaholic. I love the thing that I love what I do. I love my job. I love who I work for. Fantastic work environment makes you want to do a lot more work, right? But I've also just learned that you need to rest and disengage from, it's not even just resting. And I used to subconsciously still think about work. What I've learned now is to also disengage from all of that. So rest, not only rest, but also just take yourself outside of all of those things that usually would stress your your mind, sorry. And disengaging would be me not thinking about work at all, reading a book and just diving into the book without thinking of any external factors. I loved it. Amazing. I'm glad I was able to get that done in 2022, and I know I'm going to get better with it in 2023. This feels like I'm sounding like a broken record, but I would also say that I learned, or I'm taking with me, that it's how much more important it is to take care of your body, mind, and soul. So a lot of the times we're focusing on our body alone, or just our mind, or just our soul, but it's important that it's rounded. So it's not just one aspect of it that you're taking care of. How mentally fit are you? How physically fit are you? If you're religious, how spiritually fit are you? Are you in a good place? What's your peace like? Are you at peace with yourself? What do you need to do to get better? That's quite important for me, and I think I'm going to work more on this. Sorry about that noise. I think I'm going to work more, not I think, I'm definitely going to work more on this. So I mentioned that I was at an Airbnb, right? And my neighbors are back and they're a bit noisy. I think I'll just finish this up later. Okay, guys?